Hello. So we're back. In time recording, it's September 14th. I noticed on my map there's like several Traveler's Tales, so we'll start with that before starting Act 2. At least, yeah, I think we'll do Inetha, Flynn's, and tempted to do Skirk. Maybe we'll do them all. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I finished Act 1. Really happy with Llama. Doesn't look like apples, but I kind of do because I topped up earlier. Not with the new patch, but beforehand. So let's go ahead. I think I'm right about to get her because I lost my 50-50 to pitching, which is both fortunate and unfortunate. My volume is super low, and that's why I'm like, why can't I hear it? Well, so much for me getting a bunch of Kave. There she is.
Open your eyes. My name is Lauma, and here in the stillness of these woods, the light of the frost moon shines down generously on all. The gaze of the heavens will fall on you wherever you go. Now, close your eyes. You are no longer lost.
Nice. Hi, Llama. I didn't appreciate having to go to like not full hard pity, but close to it. But oh well. There he is. I think that is Kave C6 for me, which is incredible because I think I might have mentioned before. I started off this banner with literally no Kave, and yep, I literally have all of them. So that's good, because like I have a lot of 4 stars who aren't C6, but yeah, I guess it just took
Prices
way
like
too
these
many
are just
pulls to get
outrageous.
her. Anyway, let's go do some travel tales. I'm not gonna waste your time trying to build someone right now. Let's go Inetha. I already forgot her name. Snake Lady. What is her name? Blah, blah, blah. Nefer. I was reminded of like Nep from like Neptunia. When Yehoda called her Nep.
Yeah!
Oh, I've gone too far. Oh, Nahida, go! No. Poor Nahida, go. Oh my gosh, Nahida. currently in Aino's house, but I was just... What? Maybe I'm just really blind. What? I swear you were not... Oh, that's right. That makes sense. Oh! Yehoda's also here. That's cool. I'll try to talk to Yehoda first, but I'm assuming this involves the both of them. What do I have to stop the my traveling team here?
Follow me, and bask in the soft light of the moon.
Inefa? Is she asleep? Has her battery gone flat?
Why is Yehoda just standing there? And she's asleep?
She's clearly not standing Paimon, but okay.
Hey, what's going on here? Paimon feels like it's a bad idea for us to leave. Maybe we should ask Aino for help.
Keyword detected. Meditative state suspended.
Whoa! You gave Paimon a fright!
Did robots need to meditate?
No. However, it was Yehoda's request. She asked me for a detailed analysis of the steps required to meditate and to mentor her as she practiced relieving her stress.
Yehoda's so stressed that she's gotta meditate to cope with it all?
Did Nefer assign her another job?
I do not know. However, Yehoda said she has been suffering from insomnia for a while and was willing to try any solution she could. First, I let her stand in my kitchen, close her eyes, and focus on the fragrance of crumcakes.
Ah, that's what they look like.
By stimulating her olfactory module, I believe there would be a decrease in activity in her cognitive module. It successfully stimulated her appetite. She consumed the finished crumcakes with incredible efficiency. Unfortunately, she consumed too many and proved unable to sleep that night.
That's normal. We're not robots like you, after all. The more we smell food, the more we want to eat it.
That is indeed true. Afterwards, I try to have her perform intense mental or physical exercises before bed. For example, cutting lumber, jogging, doing push-ups, boxing, and so on. Her body should have been able to enter sleep mode more easily following such sizable expenditures of energy.
But it didn't work.
It did not. She finished half her exercises, realized she had an unfinished commission, and so rushed off to complete it. After she returned, she crouched down in a corner, hugging her knees and said, I was so tired from all that training. My legs gave out while guiding my clients through the ruins. I basically crawled the whole way. If Boss Neff finds out, I'm dead meat. Following this, she was once more unable to sleep. In the end, we decided to give meditation another try.
Boss Neff. No, wasn't me. Didn't steal your tea. Ugh.
Her little toothy fangs are so cute.
Seems like the meditation was pretty effective. Yehoda's fast asleep.
She started talking in her sleep. It's because of Nefer all along.
I do not think Yehoda's sleep is related to her meditation. First of all, the meditation steps I analyzed are not suitable for her. The goal of meditation is to enter a deep state of tranquility, which can be used to enhance self-awareness.
For example, this is a longer traveler's tale just because you have Nefer talking.
For an ordinary person, this deep state is close to dozing. For me, this would be closer to a low-power standby mode. where one cuts power to certain components. That said, were we to shut down some of Yehoda's components, I believe it would pose a threat to her personal safety.
So, meditation wasn't supposed to work, but Yehoda fell asleep anyway? Could she have been so tired that she just passed out?
In truth, I do not understand either. All I can do is tell you what happened before. When Yehoda lay down and tried to fall asleep through meditation, she suddenly said to me, "Don't run off too far, or I might get ambushed in my sleep. And then I'd be dead meat." I answered her, "Very well, I will remain here by your side." After that, like I do with Aino every night, I held Yehoda's hand as she slept.
Aww.
After a while, she did, indeed, fall asleep.
That's so cute.
Tell me, robot, this is something I did myself.
Well, she's but in any case, it's good that she's getting the rest she needs. We should let her sleep in peace.
Yes. And if either of you need help sleeping, please consult me at any time. However, do note that I can only hold 2 hands at once.
Cute.
Oh, by the way, I have leftover krumkaki bolts from the batch I made earlier. I gave one to Yehoda. You can have the other.
Oh, they're fashioned like bolts because, robots. That's cute. Or shaped fashion.
Goodbye. I hope you have sweet dreams tonight.
Aw, thank you. Very cute.
Do you need any assistance sleeping? Since Yehoda's asleep, I have 1 hand for Paimon and 1 hand for you now.
Aww. Very, very cute. Alright, we'll go Nefer. We'll go Flinks first. Seems like wood above it. What are these mountains? Yeah, it's probably easier just go this way. I literally thought he would be in the tunnel, but nope. Be like, hey,
Ah, a perfect day to stay home and read. Time to relax.
Where are you, folks? There he is. Oh. That's not funny.
Repairs complete. It was just an old circuit, nothing serious.
Such remarkable efficiency, Miss Inefa. If it weren't for you, this streetlight would have had me stumped. If it had proven beyond fixing, I may have had to take my own lantern and hang it in its place.
Wouldn't have need to go that far.
Aino previously proposed a solution. She said she could train the Ratniki so they'd have the basic knowledge to perform simple tasks, like repairing circuits. That way, you wouldn't need to inform Aino every time a streetlight goes out and then wait in the dark until I arrive to repair it.
The Ratniki are responsible for fixing the lights?
Yes and no. Strictly speaking, maintaining the brightness of the lights has been their traditional role. Before the use of kuvaki became widespread, the streetlights were powered by regular oil. Back then, people were needed to light and extinguish the flames. Because of how dangerous said streets were at night, the Ratniki took on this role. They already carried lanterns, in any case, and were adept at using them while fighting. But as I'm sure you've already noticed, the current streetlights are powered by kuvaki, and it's not so easy to light or extinguish them using traditional means. Because of this, whenever a light goes out nowadays, all I can do is stand here helplessly and wait for a professional to come along and solve the problem.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I'll let Aino give you some training. Have you not arranged to have classes?
Aino organized an engineering seminar, but all the Ratniki made excuses to leave halfway through. They said things like, I have an urgent task, or I need to go on patrol, or it's time for me to make a report.
I didn't leave. It is, after all, disrespectful to the host to leave a seminar early.
True, but the biscuits you brought were too much of a distraction for Aino. She stopped teaching completely. And then I was so busy trying to stop her from eating that I could not take over the seminar.
Wow.
So please, the next time you attend a class of any kind, don't bring anything sweet that might attract Aino's attention. And don't bring any toys either.
Ah, I promise I won't.
Please say it in full. The last time you promised not to bring anything sweet, you brought a toy, and Aino was completely unable to continue.
I promise I won't bring anything sweet, any toys, or anything else that might unduly divert Miss Aino's attention.
That's better. I'll notify you when she next holds an engineering class. For now, I have to pick some laka berries for her. Goodbye.
That's cute. She literally is a kid genius who holds seminars.
Traveler, do you know of anything else besides sweet treats, toys, and small fluffy animals that might keep Miss Aino quiet for a while? Half an hour shall suffice.
I think you're better off studying.
Oh, since you feel that way too, it seems I have no choice but to submit myself to her baptism of erudition.
He didn't even bother explaining like what's wrong with the lectures or whatever.
I only hope I don't drown in the ocean of knowledge she wishes to impart.
Like just say, hey, can we take a break? I don't know. Cute. Alright. Nefer time. Me saying I wouldn't do all of them, then here I am gonna do all of them. Nope. No. Oh right, the kids are running on this road.
Wow! This place is buzzing with activity! Oh, hey! There's a notice board over there.
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
Oh, she's at the flagship. That's why I was so confused. I was like, a good skill to have. I'll just say that much. I don't know. I just never thought the flagship would be Nefer's kind of hangout spot, but I guess everyone hangs out there. Oh, hello.
A base of dandelion wine, aged for 25 years. 1/7 part bittersweet liqueur, filled halfway with fizzy zaytun peach pop.
All 3 of those ingredients are fairly sugary. It'll have a lovely sweet aftertaste, even a little too cloying. A spoonful of salt and half a spoon of powdered summer orchid leaf should cut through the sweetness in a way that's clear but not overpowering.
You gotta advertise the new skin.
I can imagine it now. A delightfully layered flavor.
It's all down to the seasonings you sent me, Lady Nefer. Otherwise, I'd have no idea how to mix up a cocktail that so befits Nod Krai.
Just a little gift. I'm glad you liked it. I'll be happy to send more when you run out.
Many thanks. Though I think 1 taste is enough where these seasonings are concerned. Besides, you sent so much I could hardly finish it by my lonesome. And my colleagues aren't accustomed to these flavors, so I can't even share around. I'm afraid they'll end up sitting on a shelf going to waste.
Can't say I'm surprised your colleagues at Liyue's Ministry of Civil Affairs aren't too keen. I wouldn't expect the flavors of Nod Krai to be their cup of tea. Though, from what I've seen, might I presume that we've won you over?
I wouldn't go that far, though it's not like I dislike the food here. It's good to try new things occasionally.
Never nail on. Are they discussing something secret in public? I better sit there just in case I would cause trouble.
I love your attitude. You'd make a great businesswoman. It would be nice if everyone from the Ministry of Civil Affairs were like you.
Come on now, are we going to do this song and dance every time I drop by? Stop fixating on the Ministry. Never mind them. Have you managed to carve out a single foothold in Liyue after all these years?
You know what they say over there. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If I don't test the waters, how will I ever know?
Don't waste your energy. No matter how long those claws of yours are, you're never getting them stuck into Liyue.
Is that a warning?
It's advice.
I love these shots. They're just, like, they're so, in a way, simple, but also very dynamic.
Long claws, you say? I wouldn't think myself so formidable. There's barely a handful of people I have any influence over at all. I can only really think of one young girl who listens to what I say. But she's not the brightest. And I spend more time looking after her than getting any help.
Oh, really? Then I guess that painter who fishes in Dihua Marsh, and that apprentice who makes tofu in Qingsa Village, and that guy who wants to work at Wanmin Restaurant. All these people who mysteriously appeared in Liyue. I guess you have no idea who they are?
Many people pass through Liyue Harbor every day. Far too many to count. How could I possibly know every last one of these enigmatic nobodies? Though I must say, your memory is quite impressive. Your colleagues must sleep easily knowing they have you to lean on.
Why, thank you. Though with you around, nothing is ever easy. I can only say that there's never a boring day.
Is that so? Surely your workload has lightened now that you're far from the Ministry? If you've got time for another drink, I'd be more than happy to mix you one. Here's to a relaxing day for us both.
Also, that was very interesting. I'm so glad about it.
Here. Taking a moment to unwind every now and then does wonders for the mind.
I'm in full agreement. Though some strings must remain drawn tight, Lady Nefer. Just in case.
Okay, pretty sure it's gonna say something.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm in full agreement.
Nice, nice. Love that. Love that for us. Skirk it is. Where are you? You are just here somehow. Yeah, I should just be able to find her.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Like, these chests are so, like, Also, I don't think I can do these yet, right? These are still... We're almost a half hour in. Thanks, Anefa. Dummy robot. It's fine. I'm assuming Act 2 will kind of start slow-ish, and we'll instantly go back to fighting Wild Hunt / Fatui. I think. I don't know. Probably more info gathering, if anything. Okay, where are you at, Skork? I am going the wrong direction until now. Oh, that's cute. It's a little dashboard.
Hacha! Turn that frown upside down.
Except the right. Oh my gosh. Why?
This is a story about karma.
Boy, have I got a cool story for you. Seriously, you gotta hear this.
This should be interesting.
Huh? Isn't it? Skirk? Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? What's Skirk doing here in Krai?
It certainly is a surprise. She's not the sort of person you'd expect to be out taking long walks.
Exactly. And Dory's here too. We should go over and say hi.
Well, my. Such an exquisite radiant exoskeleton. Come, let me take a closer look, so I can make sure to offer you a fair price. Please, take a seat and rest a while. If you have anything you'd like to eat or drink, I'd be more than happy to...
Wow.
Let's not waste time. Just tell me how much you're offering.
Of course, of course. Just a moment. Remarkable. Not so much as a scratch. Even the very best bounty hunters would struggle to retrieve a radiant exoskeleton of such quality.
Hi.
Skirk! Dory! you doing here?
She's so pretty.
I came to look around Krai and thought I'd take the opportunity to make a little Mora.
What's this? My most valued customer is already acquainted with my most valued customer?
Is Paimon hearing things? Or did you just say most valued customer twice?
Naturally, my most valued customers are equally valued, so you both receive my most effusive enthusiasm. Please, rest here a moment while I work the price out.
You've gotten stronger. It seems you haven't neglected your training since we last met.
What has happened? I want to get as strong as possible.
I see. Krai is home to many worthy opponents. Should you overcome this trial, your strength will increase further still.
So, how have you been, Skirk? When we last saw you, you said fate would decide how we'd meet again. Well, Paimon didn't think it would decide so quickly.
Was it quick? It's felt like a very long time to me.
Time feels a little different where you live. You've been training harder.
My life will experience little change until a true turning point arrives.
She's so edgy.
But as for you, you are at a pivotal point in your journey. Have care. Victory and defeat are seldom long-lived.
Excuse me, dear customer. After careful consideration, I'm prepared to offer you 6 million mora for these radiant exoskeletons. I assure you that this is the fairest possible price. While you might be able to sell a single item for 700,000 or so, when it comes to buying in bulk...
I'll take half of that in cash. I won't be staying long, so there's no point carrying around more money than I need. As for the other half, give it to these two in the form of food or supplies. You should have plenty of both in your stores.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Of course. I can see my most valued customers enjoy a very close relationship. Here's your mora. Please, do stop by again.
I'll be going then. Until next time.
Okay, bye.
Huh? Won't you stay for a chat?
It just doesn't question the abyssal rift. And
Oh, she's gone again. That's Skirk.
I'm glad they put in the effort to put the abyssal rift just inside.
That's just how she is, sweeping in and out like a sudden gust of wind. I'm used to it by now.
Hey, that reminds Paimon. You haven't forgotten her somehow? Even though you've done lots of business together before? What's the deal with that?
Huh? What do you mean? The all-knowing Lord Sangama Bay keeps every customer near and dear to her heart. Fine, if you must know, she's not really my customer, but rather a guest of Miss Alice, my supplier.
Oh.
Miss Alice introduced her to me, and now she drops by from time to time to do business. She's the perfect customer. She always brings quality goods and doesn't care too much about the price.
Whoa, that's one suspicious-looking grin. You're not ripping her off, are you?
Ridiculous! A strong, mysterious customer like that who brings me valuable items? I practically worship the ground she walks on.
Okay. Wow.
Dory's Divine Bazaar is a fair and reputable business. Now, I promised I'd supply you with food, so it's about time I start hunting for ingredients. 3 million mora. What can I find that's worth 3 million mora? It looks like I'm going to have to dig out something very special indeed.
I hope we get more than just that for our skirt tails, because otherwise I'd be very sad. Alright. Let's start the quest after 30 minutes.
This is a story about karma.
This is... Oh. Fulton... Oh. culminations and undercurrents. Yeah, so glad Focus experience was otherwise. Such a pain. The Wild Hunt has left many secrets behind, and the shadows hidden within the abyss begins to churn. After chaos strikes, unease spreads amongst people, making them desperate for solutions. Okay, we don't go to Frost Moons. We go here.
The Wild Hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nasha Town.
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now, I'll bet.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all told me this was a good place to do business. Fool me once, I say. Hey now, this could be our big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off Wild Hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving. There won't be anything left for us if we're late. Left for us to scavenge? I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Hey.
Hi.
Huh. Should have told them that those are dangerous thoughts.
Forget it. I doubt they're the only ones thinking like that.
Guess you're right. Even if we solve this Wild Hunt problem, they'd probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick mora.
Sorry. Some self-reflection might not be unwarranted, you know.
Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match.
I guess so. Should you really be proud of that? Still, the Wild Hunt's been getting wilder ever since we foiled that mysterious phantom planet Star Sand Shoal. The two of them seem closely connected, and that phantom may very well attack again, even though we know almost nothing about it. In fact, where we can begin with such an investigation, Catherine?
Hey look! I know an Inefa are here in Nasha Town! Oh, considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon up?
Let's go see it.
Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now.
It's like you can read my mind. I was wondering if you'd be willing to carry around a moon arrow instead.
What? No! Paimon doesn't want to spend her days running from that thing. Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
Act 2 start.
Now, dear. This is just a temporary stop along the way. The actual vacation comes right after this. I promise.
Familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Whoa, free manual labor detected.
Whoa, what the? I know, you can't just say that out loud. That's not cool. That's cute. I'll let it slide because you're adorable. And also because you apparently let people sleep on your bed. Which is very wholesome.
Those evaluations could not be more different.
Might I ask who this is?
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means...
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
Oh, okay.
A pleasure to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Krai.
Hi there!
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more Wild Hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh. Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the Wild Hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now. Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ is a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the Wild Hunt, which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Krai without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear. Flynn understands this well enough, I'm sure.
Sounds nice enough. It's like he's hiding something. This whole spiel sounds like a smoke screen.
We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our Ratniki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but this cannon...
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Oh, she let her, like... I don't know if she's British, but she kind of let that non-American accent slip. It's cute. One more time.
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Because you would almost say, this is tiring work over here. This is tiring work over here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe.
Oh, this is so true, though. Like, as much as, you know, we as humans want to say, oh man, what about my feelings? But our equipment also needs to be repaired and taken care of. Not like super regularly, but like still regularly enough.
Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake craft shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, all right? It should take maybe 3 more hours?
That was so cute. Like, I know we as a like community has been like saying this about like all the Hoyo games for you know, because both Genshin and Star Rail. I don't think ZZZ quite yet has any people from the UK, but like the fact that their accents keep slipping out is like a bad thing. But I don't know, something about like maybe especially for but I know as a kid to have to like the accent slip out, it just makes it even cuter. Like I feel the same way about Escalfier, but I feel like I'm in the vast minority of that. But like, would I prefer them to be able to use their natural accent? Kinda, yeah. But like at the same time, then you don't get this like accidental slip up because normally you go, what? No, absolutely not. Let me think. All right, it should take maybe 3 more hours. But then here we get.
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, all right? It should take maybe 3 more hours?
Yeah, so she goes, absolutely not, as the voice cracks / slip into the normal accent. What? No, absolutely not. Let me think, alright? It should take maybe 3 more hours? Something like that.
Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi in Sumeru by then?
Me not really paying attention to the story, but paying attention to the voices and the accents.
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner.
Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be?
You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this.
Whoa!
That is so cute.
This book is so heavy!
That's cute.
And what is this?
Yeah, cute.
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Birgitta.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh?
Yep, and if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
I'll do what we can.
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool? Cool.
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
We'll do this machine part and then I'll probably call it before I get really into the quest.
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are? Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to know what to check?
We probably haven't triggered some condition yet. It just taps it.
I've watched Inefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. Well, oh, what does that port look like?
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon. Is this it?
Ooh, transition.
Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
Should probably like not. That was a really fast transition. You get motion sick from that.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does. Does that mean we got it right? So, what do we do now?
Let me give it a try. Oh, okay. Press the button, adjust height, touch the left key.
Vacation?
You're
right.
Okay,
This is clearly some sort of exile.
touch the light beams. Okay. Oh, why do I have a time limit?
Now, dear. This is just a temporary stop along the way. The actual vacation comes right after this. I promise.
Okay, just being like it's just like a security check.
Vacation? You're right. This is clearly some sort of exile.
So fixing heaters and bell log, pretty simple.
Wow, what do you know? I know was right. We got this working without understanding a thing Beep Boopita said.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Experience. I figured out puzzles 100 times more complex before.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh, let's see. Should be just like checking a dictionary, right? The matching result for this symbol is... check passed. All systems normal. Wait, is that it?
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot, then. Paimon's getting the hang of this now. It's this thing, right? And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh, huh. Looks like its expressions are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which its eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey, slow down! Paimon didn't catch that! What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine? Alright, one final stop. This was quite a trip, huh?
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work. A bit shaky at points, but not bad for your first job.
Good eye. Paimon's the real deal when she deals for real, you know.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Uh-huh.
Ugh, couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Let's get this done. This reminds me of like a ZZZ minigame. With like Bang. Yep, I knew that it would go to the middle. Anything else was in the middle. What does that mean? Does the book say anything about it?
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of which prompts are listed where. We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. One yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boopita to input mode to send out a signal to unlock components. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Ugh, more page flipping.
It'd be like that. After more page flip,
Phew,
read that.
that was a real struggle. Well, Paimon needs a break now.
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
After more page flipping, then even more page flipping, Paimon manages to adjust the little robot as instructed. Oh, so I need to like constantly be in the light and have it like charge? Interesting. I'm guessing this will be part of the event later? The limited time flagship event?
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
What is it?
No clue, frankly. But whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out.
This cannon.
I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
It's alright.
That's for sure. We're counting on you, Sosie. You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually a pretty nice guy. Let's wait for him here, huh?
Are your tasks complete?
Among Us?
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards. This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But Aino and I are working to improve it. Estimated waiting time remaining: 7 minutes. Would you like a crumb cake?
Yeah! Dessert's just the best after a hard day's work.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly.
Voice from somewhere? Ding.
Observation. Freshly baked crumb cake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
So smart.
Thanks for the treat. Aino's lucky to have you.
Itadakimasu. Sure enough, Sosie returned 7 minutes later on the dot.
Thanks. Things went great over here, too. So, as we agreed, I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
This quest is fine, but black screen, white text, let me read you! You finished installing the spare part before returning to the control room.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely fashion. Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
Righty then. See ya! Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come back later to behold it in all of its glory.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action.
But before that, I'd like to investigate the Wild Hunt first.
Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys! sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
Checking snack stock. Lower than expected. Please, explain, Aino.
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? You know, saving the poor, anxious inhabitants of this town?
Checking snack stock.
Later.
So where? Oh, okay, you have to take the lift here. Makes sense. Okay. I'm pretty sure this will trigger the next part of this. That should be the rest of Quest 1 of 5 of Act 2, if I recall. Okay. Thanks for watching.
This should be alright.